Vinicius Jr. may be one of the most animated characters on the field, often pushing the referees into booking him for his complaints. Having seen a whopping 10 bookings in just La Liga this season, he averages 1 card in every 3 games. However, it is also true that the Brazilian is amongst the most fouled players in the domestic competition, and very regularly faces racial abuse from fans in the stands away from home. Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois made an interesting statement, via Movistar++, about the Brazilian situation and the respect the team received in general in different competitions. I think that in Europe it changes. I think that in Europe there is more respect for Vinicius, for other players, and there is more respect perhaps for Madrid, and that is noticeable, Courtois said. At the end against Chelsea, there were 0 problems, against Liverpool there were 0 problems, and in the end, they are also tough opponents. The Belgian shot-stopper's remark could hold more truth than it appears to, considering the close connection between Spanish audiences and racism in history. Across the season, Vinicius has been targeted by opposition players, while supporters from other clubs in La Liga have directed racist chants and abuses at the 22-year-old Real Madrid superstar, especially when he is playing away from home. If one dives into the Brazilian's record in recent games, it is interesting to note that Vinicius saw just 1 yellow card in the last 4 UEFA Champions League games the club has played. Considering that the Merengues faced English opposition in both the round of 16 and quarter-final, there is a certain correlation between the hostile environment in Spain and the Brazilians' outbursts on the field. Urgent steps are needed to curb the incidence of such barbaric practices in today's sports targeted against a certain individual. After all, the world today is far beyond mere differences in complexion. Xabi Alonso has pledged his future to current club Bayer Leverkusen until at least the end of next season, amid links with managerial positions at Tottenham and former side Real Madrid. Having spent 3 years in charge of Real Sociedad B, Alonso was appointed by Leverkusen in October following the club's poor start to the season. It marked a return to German football for the retired Spain midfielder after previously winding down his playing career during a 2-year stint with Bayern Munich. Leverkusen had won only one of their first 8 Bundesliga games of the campaign, and were just 1 place above the bottom of the table when Alonso arrived. But he has overseen 13 wins from 22 league games since, with the team leaping from a relegation battle up to 6th place. Meanwhile, Leverkusen are also through to the semi-finals of the Europa League. 90 Minute has already reported that managerless Tottenham have him on their list of potential candidates. But speaking about his situation, Alonso said he isn't ready to move on. "I've been in football for many years, rumors are normal, but we, at Leverkusen, still have a lot to achieve," he said. "That's why my head is 100% here for the last few months. And my head is also 100% here for next season."